All right, I am done with Will. Not done with Will, but the book. I finished it today. I could have finished it last night, but it was so good. I was trying to savor the rest of it. Look how thick it is. So 412 pages of goodness. He starts with his childhood in West Philadelphia, born and raised. And he talks about his mom and his dad and his siblings. He calls his dad Daddy-O and his mom Mom. But that's his mom and dad. You know, probably when grandkids came, he started calling his mom Mom. And then Daddy-O, like, what's up, Daddy-O? But he talks about the relationship that he had with his dad a lot in the book. And if you've seen Red Table Talk or heard interviews with Will talking about his dad, how his dad, he respected him and loved him, but he also abused his mom, but he was a great dad of lessons in life. So he had the double-edged sword, if you will. He talks about his mom and his girlfriends and the need for love and having a woman's acceptance. And he had that at a very young age. He talks about Gigi, which is his grandmother, who called him Lover Boy. And now he's the Fresh Prince. So it all makes sense. But he talked about his need for love and validation from the women in his life. And as he dated, he was in a serious relationship as a teenager dating. So he talks about everything from Cherie, his ex-wife, to Jada, to his children, Charlie Mack, his security, everybody that has come in his life, JL, James Lassiter, Jazzy Jeff, everybody. So I would definitely say this is a great read. Of course, it hit the #1 bestsellers list. Duh. Did you think? The New York Times bestseller. It was a great book, a great read. I didn't want it to end, but I am going to check out the audiobook with his voice to hear the story again. It was very compelling. He talks about growth and healing and the need to create these images and to the Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Fluffy laugh and, you know, this movie star, but he wasn't being true to who he was. It's a great book. You can tell that he's done a lot of self-work. He was very honest. He was very open, transparent in this book. As you can see, I love biographies. So this is definitely a great read. I'm not sure if you thought it wasn't, but it is. Will, get your copy today. All right, so this is part 2, kind of Will, the book, which I put on my bookshelf right here. And I did a tour of my bookshelf a little while ago with my collection of autobiographies and biographies and novels and everything, a little bit of everything, self-help. I got different sections and it's separated by genre. It goes all the way down to the floor. But Will was a great book. Again, I didn't want to put the book down. I want to continue to keep reading. He shared a lot, but he shared just enough. And I love the fact that he kept some things to himself. Even though he was very transparent and very honest about himself and about his life, his upbringing, his marriage, his former marriage, his children, him not being worthy or good enough or looking for approval. Like, he was very, very honest. But I believe that he still saved a piece of him for him, or a piece of he and Jada's marriage to them, or his ex-marriage with Cherie to them. He didn't share everything, all the conversations with his kids, obviously, his situations with his mom and dad, his siblings. He still was able to have an amazing autobiography and share his life, but still saved that piece for the people who are important to him, especially to him. I mean, about him. But definitely, you need to read this book. If you want a little insight on Will Smith or life or growth and healing and redemption and all that, it has all of that in there. Superstar, having all the money in the world, but still empty inside, and going on your life journey to have a better life for you, to enjoy you, to love you, to respect you, to heal you, all of that. And as a life coach, I am here for it. So I'm proud to add Will to my collection. And again, I'm going to listen to the audiobook because I want to hear him tell his story. These are his own words. Now we'll hear him share his own words in his own voice. I love autobiographies so much because I love to hear the story of people, right? Starting here, going through this, ending up here, the lessons that you learned, the things that you had to go through to finally reach where you wanted to reach in life. I love a story of healing and redemption, sprinkled in with growth and a little humor. Man, us as people, we're truly, truly resilient people. And if you can learn from your life and apply it, that's the secret. Will the book. Check it out.